Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Jordy here. Hopefully, I'm not too huge into the shot. I hope. If not, I'll figure something out to make myself a little smaller. Anyway, in this video, we're going to write some lyrics for a new track, which is called. Um, Wait, what did I call it? I just came up with the idea, so I have to check it. Um, the song is called "If I Was Crazy." And what we are going to do with that song, it's a project for the album. And what we are going to do with that song is that some people tell me that I'm crazy or that I have a dysfunction in my brain, and that I can't think straight. And people have said that to me my entire life. So I thought, what if we take that idea and take it to an extreme? So that I'm going to tell people what I actually would do if I actually was crazy and couldn't think straight. And the beat that we're going to use, I hope you guys can hear it when I play this. So that is a super spooky beat. And by the way, shout out to Anno Domini Nation for the beat because it's an awesome beat. Yeah, so that is what we are going to use. And then the question is, which subject are we going to bring into the song? Um, that I haven't thought about yet because I literally, as I said, just came up with the idea. But when I'm thinking out loud now, I think we're going to do something that I'm going to take a fictional story and then I'm gonna put it to an extreme so that like maybe if I was crazy that I would actually kill or harm people, or that, and maybe also in a verse I'm gonna put somewhere like if I really was crazy, um, I wouldn't be able, to rap and put these words together and and actually have friends around. So that is then kind of a lighter portion of the song, and then so I'm thinking right now of a very dark section where I actually talk about you know very dark and violent stuff, and then maybe a verse with with some lighter stuff, and then the third verse is basically going to be somewhere where I explain, no, I'm not crazy, but if I was, this is what I would do, and you people call me crazy, but what I just described, that is what crazy is. So that is what the song roughly is going to be. I imported the beat and I was counting the bars as you just heard and saw me do. However, I constantly came to 12, and then I was like, wait, a verse is 16 bars. So then I was like, okay, maybe the intention of the beat is to immediately start. Now, I don't have my screen capture with me right now, so I cannot show you. But what I did is I took that section and I simply copied it and then pasted it after. So what you basically get is the portion where it should start. That I use as an intro, and then I copied it over again, and then the beat starts. So I just made kind of an intro, and then the beat starts. I had to completely rearrange the beat because I discovered that in this particular production, the verse had 12 bars instead of 16. So and I want 16 bars. So I just copied 4 bars from the verse and pasted it after the original 12, and that makes 16. What I usually do, by the way, if I write a verse, I just put the verse on loop until I am satisfied with the verse. That's just me though, and that is also why I drag it into a DAW instead of playing it with a media player, for instance, because then the beat constantly starts over again, and I just want, if I write a verse, I simply want the verse, if that makes sense. Okay, so I've written down some subjects, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I wrote down. So the first thing that I wrote down is talk about dark things you would do if you were crazy. So that means gore, killing, crazy thoughts, all that kind of stuff. And then as subject, I also wrote down, could I really do all this? So recording, writing lyrics, and engineering and stuff. Could I really do that if I was crazy in the sense of not being able to think straight? In this case, then I am not talking about being mentally crazy. I mean, in that verse, then I'm talking about would I be able to do that if my intelligence wasn't great? So then you're kind of taking crazy in two different ways. So that is why I want to make that switch in the song to kind of get people off guard and be like, oh shit, now he's talking about that. And then I want to do something with, maybe being called crazy isn't so bad at all. And then I kind of want to make a joke like, if you push me too far, I will get crazy. So these are the subjects that I've written down. Now I'm going to start writing the lyrics. So I'm done writing the lyrics now, and I'm just gonna give you guys a bit of a idea what I tried to do. What I tried to capture was that I'm really insane, and I was like, how am I going to capture that? So, for instance, the first two lines are, welcome to my universe, shall we try to converse? So, basically, I'm saying that somebody enters my world right now, and my world in this instance is crazy, so and then I say, shall we try to converse? And then after I say, don't mind the words I use, screws loose. Voices in my head direct my actions, affection, blades, knives, saws, attraction. So what I'm basically doing is I'm telling the listener what my world consists of. So I'm trying to explain to the listener what my crazy mind thinks of. At the end of the verse, I say, brutal sins kept stacking up, struck a guy right between the eyes, paid a heavy price, disabled should hide, might want to take that back, punched, fell on his head, crushed his spine, this is the first time wheelchair was weaponized. So, of course, this is not possible because I cannot crush someone's spine with the wheels of my wheelchair. It wouldn't even work. But that's what I like with these kind of songs is that you can exaggerate and you can say things which are impossible, but then you can say it in a way that it makes it believable. And that is what I really try to do. I try to capture some insane things, that I did as a kid, and also what I did as a grown up. Of course, I didn't really do these things, but it's like that's the fun sometimes within music. You can say all sorts of crazy stuff. And by the way, what we are going to do in the next video is we are going to write the second verse, and that is basically meaning that I'm still going to write about crazy things, but then I'm going to tell people, if I really was as crazy as I pictured in the first verse, would I still be able to, function normally, set a path, and do all these kind of things? Or what I also could do, I'm not sure yet, is that I talk even more about crazy stuff, and then make a whole story out of it that people tried to treat me and that it didn't work. I don't know yet. We're gonna see what happens. Thank you for watching this part, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.